you've probably heard by now, if you're over here on this channel, but I'm pregnant. And right now I'm 15 weeks in Japan, which would be, I think, 16 in the USA, because it's counted differently, apparently. In Japan, they start on week 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 would be the first month. And in the United States, and I think North America, I don't know where all, but several other places, they start from week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. So there's a total of 39 weeks in the Japanese system and a total of 40 in the USA system. Because, you know, week 0 counts as 1. So that makes it really confusing. Not to mention the months, or the months and the trimesters are split up differently. So it's kind of hard to keep track of. Japan's is pretty regular, 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks, 4 weeks. So it's easier to me to think of it in the Japanese terms. Gosh, I don't know what to mention about it. So far the baby's doing great. We still don't know the gender. The doctor doesn't want to check for it till 21 weeks, till 20 weeks in Japan. I'm sure he could look at it at the 17-week scan, which is in a couple weeks, but he doesn't want to check it, so maybe if there's just an open, clear, obvious shot, maybe we can find out, but otherwise I guess we're going to have to wait about 5 more weeks to find out. My intuition says it's a girl, but we'll see. I've been wrong about a lot of things before. There's a lot of things different about the Japanese approach to pregnancy and the American approach to pregnancy. And there's a lot of similarities, and I'll probably talk about these in the coming weeks. But one thing I want to go ahead and mention, the part that I love the most about the Japanese system, and the part that I think I dislike the most. And the part that I like the most is that there are a lot of ultrasound scans. In the United States, I think, and I think I also heard Australia is the same from a friend. But anyway, most places, I guess, you get about 3 ultrasound scans the whole pregnancy, 3 or 4, I don't know. Well, I'm 15 weeks already, and I've had, I've had 7. When I first got pregnant, I found out about it really early. It was just, it was before my cycle was due even. That might be why I've had extra chances to get ultrasounds. But the first couple weeks, I had it every week. Week 4, week 5, and week 6. I had ultrasound. After that, it was every other week until the second trimester, where it became every 3 weeks. And that's where I am now. Now, I've heard, also from a friend, that it turns to every other week again in the 3rd trimester, and I believe she said every week towards the end, I think. So, that's good. I do wish he would look at the gender, but, you know. It's not that I care rather so much about it being a boy or a girl. You know, it's my first, and I would love to have one of each, so, you know, I'm pretty indifferent this time about what gender it's going to be. But I'm thinking about it so strongly as a girl, I'm scared I'm going to get attached to it as a girl, and it will be hard to adjust to thinking of it as a boy. So, plus it's just the anticipation. You know, I just want to know. Anyway, patience. And the thing that I dislike the most about the Japanese system, I think, is the fact that epidural and pain relief is rather uncommon. I think I read that it's around 3% of women have some kind of pain relief. And I've heard some pretty horrific stories of women going through pretty horrifying labors and not being given any relief for it. If you want pain relief, you need to request a hospital that does that. But anyway, because they don't all do that. You have to request it ahead of time. But I'll cover all this later. I'll make a video about the tips for when you find out you're pregnant in Japan. This video is just mostly to tell y'all, you know, what's up. You know, like, this is more about me personally, I guess this video is. The first trimester for me was actually pretty easy. I didn't have a whole lot of sickness, and I didn't have a whole lot of problems. I had some acid, and I had a little bit of nausea for a few weeks, and I had the exhaustion. I did have the exhaustion. But other than that, I didn't have many symptoms. Not really. I mean, I had several symptoms, but they weren't life-altering symptoms or anything like that. But now that I'm in the second trimester, I feel pretty much completely normal. I still get tired easily, and I have some, you know, achiness from the growing uterus. But otherwise, I feel really normal. Gosh, I don't know what else. I mean, there's so much to talk about. I should probably split this up. But anyway, yeah, that's what's happening right now. I'm due the middle of August, so, you know, it's not far away. And this will be our first, so... Oh, if you haven't seen them already, the previous two ultrasound videos are on this channel, so...